Okay, I'm going to be saying some things that can be considered some touchy subjects. One touchy subject in particular. And I know a lot of you are thinking, like, where did this come from? Well, I was up. I woke up early, like we all do on vacation when we can sleep late. I woke up early, which is good because I got to work out anyway, right? Happy belated Thanksgiving to you guys, okay? But we all ate good yesterday, so I got to get up and work out good, okay? Got to hold myself accountable. So anyways, I woke up and I was just listening to some things, and I like to listen to psychology, little videos and reels and stuff like that, and dating reels and videos and stuff like that. I'm just now starting to get my feet wet a little bit after 10 years. I kind of just been like in hiatus, in hermit mode, just raising my kids. You know how, like a lot of you guys out there doing, men and women, single parents. You know how it is. It's a little different. The world is different. We don't have extended families like that no more. Where Mima or Auntie or TT or Unc will watch the kids while you go out. You know what I mean? So we really kind of are just like focused around home and work and kids, right? Which is what it is. You know what I mean? There's no complaints over here. So getting back to the subject, how did I get on this subject, which is what I'm about to speak about? I'm giving you a prelude. Okay? Yes, I am. Give you a little prequel, okay, before I get into it, because I know that it's gonna, me being a predominantly black woman, I am mixed with other things, but I am proud to be predominantly black. And a lot of people say, well, it's not about race, not about race. It's not, but this is the vessel that the good God has chose for me to come in. So why would I not be proud of it? So I'm proud of all of my races that is included in me, which some are not none of your business, but we're talking about as far as my predominant race right now, which is what they call black or African American or colored or whatever. Colored is like really dated, but that's what they used to call us, amongst other things. Okay, so I was watching, I was just looking and so, okay, I'm getting my little feet wet, whatever, and I'm talking to a nice dark skinned man. I like dark skinned men. I like caramel men. I love black men. I like a little light skin every now and then. You know what I mean? It depends on how they look, but my thing is more so. I would say I'm not gonna say I'm a colorist, but it's the opposite. Like I'm like the black of the berry, and I also like caramel. A nice caramel macchiato. Skin man is very beautiful to me. It just looks nice to me aesthetically. It's not about like, oh, that's, it's a race thing. They aesthetically look nice to me because I identify with them because I'm predominantly them. So therefore I need them. Why would I not need something that I come from? So that's the way I look at that. That's where my attraction, it starts there. It starts on a genetic level for me. So genetically, I'm predominantly black. So I really like those features. I love the full lips of a man. I like their eyes. I like their strong cheekbones and they bone structure and hands. I just really like looking at it. I respect it when I look at it. Yes, because you could be sexually attracted to someone and it could just instill respect in you on a genetic level, right? Because I perceive your nice stature as strong. So I'm equating you to being a wonderful protector on top of an excellent lover. But that's just me though. So I was noticing, there's this trend on YouTube, right? Me and my 40-something-year-old self. There is this trend that's been going on for quite some years now. That just basically hit the internet because it's been going on. Where there is this thing as far as like black men against black women. And then it also goes into these subcategories of black men that are against black women and pedalize non-black women. So I said, okay, well, let me just watch this, right? Because I'm a predominantly black woman. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud. So I said, let me kind of look. And I don't want to look at the typical, which I do come from the city. I come from the hood. I don't want to come and look at from the typical, oh, that's the white, you like the white women and or the Asians. You want to be with the Latinas and his. I don't want to come from that, perspective. I could, but I'm not going to, that's not going to be helpful. So let me look at it from a woman's level. Let me kind of see maybe, it's something that the men, these particular group of men, because not all black men are like this, okay? Just like not all, you can't, their stereotypes exist, but they don't fit everybody, okay? It's just what it is. So I said, let me kind of try to take a look at this thing a little bit more. Let me try to see what's going on. And I started noticing that a lot of the black men that do get with non-black women, because I can't even just say the white women thing now, non-black women, it could be Asians, and there's many groups of Asians. So I'm not going to get on here as no ignorant black woman. I am studied. I don't know everything, but I know something, okay? There are many groups of Asians. I have Asian in my family, I have Asian in my blood, so I'm not against that. There's Filipino, you have Japanese, you have Korean, you have Chinese. There's so many Vietnamese. There's so many different types of Asians. So it's not just the Asian, then there's also different types of white people, what you would consider Caucasian people, okay? There are Polish, which, most black people call them white. There's Italian. They're not white, but most black people call anybody that's not black white, right? So you have, they might be Swedish, you know what I mean? It might be British. You understand, according to their region that they're from, there's different nationalities, and they might be Irish, right? So we can't just say, oh, white women. No, there's different groups of Asians, different groups of white women, right? Then you have the Indian, or a lot of them don't like to be called that, but you have like the Middle Eastern type of countries over there. Those are non-black women as well. Okay, they're Chaldean. You have I'm Arab, right? Or American, or wherever they're from, right? So there's people all over the world, and also, or they say, oh, well, she's African. You notice they say African American because the majority of us over here is mixed with so many other things. They are in Africa now too, but you get my drift. Then you have, oh, she's African. Okay, but you could be Ghanaian, you could be Kenyan, you could be from the Congo. You get my drift? Okay, you got some of them that be from what is it, Mongolia over there? I don't know, but you have the Mongolian. You could be Himalayan. It's so many different races out here, and I think that all of them are beautiful. I respect all of their cultures. I respect all of the women, especially all of the mamas and all of those cultures. The stuff we got to do. If you watch documentaries, they basically do what we do. So I'm coming from a point of commonality and from womanhood. Okay, I'm not saying I'm the supreme. I'm not at all. Very flawed. Okay, I still got a lot of learning to do, but I want to approach this from that respect. So don't come at me and say that you're a feminist. You're a better black woman. I'm not. We're not coming from those aspects. I'm not a feminist. Okay. All right. And I'm not a bitter black woman. I went through bitter experiences and have bitter seasons, but I'm not bitter at the core. Okay. Like most black women are not. You just don't know that because you stereotype us. Okay. So I was like, okay, I have a brother that's married actually for 16 years to a non-black woman. I have nieces that are mixed. We have mixture in our family. You know what I'm saying? Mixture all around everything. So I'm like, okay, well, love is love, or whatever. Now I will say this: I love you, bro. But he did say he got with his wife because he thought she would be easier than a black woman. He did say that initially. He was younger when he got with her, but he did say that. I didn't take no offense to it because I was just like, you're going to learn today, and I'm not going to teach you. She is. Right? So, and she did. Okay? She did. Okay? He's come to find out all her friends was black. She ended up acting like an Asian version of me. Because the majority of the time, black men, or men in general, they will marry or date someone that's similar to the women in their family by personality, by traits, what have you. It's just, what it is, right? Like they say, most women we attract are, you date your father is your first boyfriend, which is weird, not in an incestuous way, but the attributes. And I believe that the Most High created it that way. They're supposed to be our models. They're not supposed to be perfect, but they were supposed to be our models, right? And some of us we didn't have so good models, okay? So therefore, and then we make our own choices and held accountable. So we make our own choice. Anyway, so you have it to where he did say that, though. He did. So I'm saying, okay, let me kind of look at this thing, right? It's okay, right? For dating outside of your race. It's okay to even marry outside of your race, to have children with them, to build lives with them, business, to do life. Like, that's your choice. But the problem that I have is that I noticed that a lot of them then feel the need to kind of put down either overtly or covertly black women to make their non-black women feel better. Whereas a lot of times, if it's the other way around, if a black man date or marry a black woman, and he used to say he used to date this Hispanic chick or this Bangladesh chick over there or this Polish chick, we don't care. We like, oh, okay, I know they got some good food or something, like we might laugh a little bit and keep the conversation moving. We're not going to be like, and they didn't have no ass. Well, some of the women will, but the majority, they didn't have, not cook. And they didn't get you. We definitely ain't gonna make you go online and make videos and try to disparage and demean their race. That's crazy because we're like, no, you with me now. It's like you're with a black queen now, like that type of thing, right? Okay, and not in the arrogant way. That's how majority of us are, right? I'm pretty sure I can't speak for all of us, but I can speak for some of us, right? Right, sisters? So that's the only thing that I have to say. I'm not gonna make this longer draw out. I gotta do my workout. I told you I ate good yesterday. Okay, gotta hold myself accountable. And let me get some water. Matter of fact, electrolyte water. Okay, to make your own homemade electrolyte water. Oh my goodness, it's so good in the morning when you wake up. Nice before nice workout. So anyway, let's get back to it because I can see I'm drifting off. So my only thing is, if you are dating, married to, or have children with a non-black woman, and I've said this to my brother, his opinion, of course, since has changed in the 16 years he's been married to a non-black woman. If you are doing that to disparage and to demean your own race, I think that's weird. And then to me, that's a form of self-hatred. And it's none of my business to judge, but that's my opinion. And I don't have to respect your opinion about how you choose to put them on a pedestal. See, I see. Okay, that's your decision, right? How are you weaponizing your decision? So that's the thing that I don't like. If it's somebody you really fell in love with, you like, I just vibe with them. You know, we like the same. We like to go hiking. She loves the outdoors. We go fishing together. You know what I'm saying? She freaky in the bedroom. Because that's also another thing. That's like a myth that a lot of black men, the white women, do everything. And when they say everything, they basically mean anal sex. Because black women, like, what do you mean? We don't do that a lot. Okay, but I'm just saying, in general, that's what they basically mean. Because what is this doing a lot in the bedroom? What is this? Black women been doing the same thing. How you think y'all got? How did your mamas with your daddies? How did y'all get here? Been up in the bedroom. So that's another thing. They do everything in the bedroom. They got good credit. All of them don't have good credit. See, black men look at non-black women through positive stereotypes. Good credit, family, community, togetherness. So they could just kind of go into a place that's already been established. Comes from a good family name, good mama and dad. Okay, like, and they family get together every Sunday, and black people don't do that. They don't get along, and my family never did that type of thing. They equate. Instead of saying, well, this is positive, I can learn from this, and I want my kids to be a part of this. If I have kids with this one day, I love you, boo. What I'm saying. I'm happy to be a part of the family, a part of your family unit. As we expand our own, they look at it as, my family didn't do this, and my people didn't, but yours do. So that makes you better. Not even looking at the experiences of what through empathy of what some of the people that they're looking down on. What my mama didn't. She used to holler all the time. Well, let's rewind this. Let's pause one moment. And let's rewind this. So you will have a black woman that started out like, oh, okay, this is the world. It's so great. Like, and they fell in love with your daddy, right? Your daddy was the man on the block, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was like that guy or whatever, So they did their thing and they fell in love. And then, okay, somewhere, it could have been her fault, his fault, they break up. Now your mother is a single parent. Your mother has to do everything on her own, right? So with that first little breakup period, a lot of times it's still raw because you still got feelings for the person, but they kind of like not really helping or not there to help as readily as because they're not with you. You're not with each other. So now your mother has to start figuring things out on her own. She doesn't want to, but she has to. And after a while, that could lead to being tired. Not being able to voice her tiredness could lead to bitterness. Not being able to voice her bitterness could lead to resentment. Not being able to voice that resentment can lead to a bad attitude. What? What you want? Because I have 1,000 other things to do today. Nobody's asked me how I'm doing. Nobody cares about how I'm doing. Everybody assumes that I'm fine and you just a strong black woman. And they use my strength to get through things that I shouldn't be going through by myself, that I didn't want to go through in the first place. I was just trying to live life like everybody else. They use that against me. So I'm supposed to be walking around and us as black women smiling. And then on top of that, we have our own men that'll blame us for having kids. And it could be even people you had kids with. You had the kids. And they'll act like helping you with just trinkets here and there is you should be so grateful for. You should just be bowing down and just giving them head right there on the spot. Even though you're not with them, they haven't claimed you. They got somebody else over there. So we treat it like an afterthought. And that you should be grateful I gave you crumbs. And you're going to watch me give somebody else filet mignon. and there's good bread over here in front of your face. And that's the thing I don't like. If you're gonna be happy in your life, be happy in your life and do your thing. But these dynamics, okay, because I've experienced this, these dynamics, and it's always been baffling to me that they keep trying to set up where black women are only good for sleeping with, okay, or whatever their stereotype of a black woman is, because we can go deeper into that colorism thing. Okay, that's another story for another day. But black women are only good for sleeping with, right? It doesn't even matter how you carry yourself these days, because I know we have the entertainers. They're entertainers. They're entertainers. That's how they're supposed to look and dress or whatever in their industry or their genre. That's not every black woman. They don't speak for every black woman, but of course they equate that to us. No matter how you carry yourself, they still approach it to where I don't have to take you out on a date. I don't have to talk to you. I don't have to get to know your family. I just drop these drawers, bang up on your little, be happy with that. I broke you off. Bye. And then when it comes time for them to be serious, they then want to go on the opposite end of the spectrum, and I'm talking about a certain type of black male, the colorism of the spectrum, where it has to be like a light skin with these eyes, or it has to be like with the good hair, or it has to be a non-black woman. And they'll do it in a malicious way, which is weird to me, because I'm starting to think, like, are you really in love? Are you really happy that you did something that was good for your life? Or are you doing that to spite black women? We have a deeper problem. Why are you spiting someone? Why are you trying to spite black women? Where's that coming from? What are you angry with all black women for? Or a black woman in your past? Let it go and move on. So that's the only thing. That's what I mean. I'm talking to the unhealed ones. Everybody's unhealed in a certain area. But I'm talking to the men that choose to spew malice towards their own race, or choose to use the weaponize their choices in life. That's your choice. Why are you weaponizing your choice and trying to make it seem like one is better than the other? That's to you. That's that you think that, or whoever the like that's like you think that. And you have a right to think that. Move on. So all of these videos and stuff, I know there's something. And the bad thing is, they're asking a lot of these, I don't know, they call them Gen X or Gen Zs. A young black man went around asking everywhere, all black men, who would you rather date? A white woman or a black woman? A black woman or a non-black woman? He was just asking them those two questions. And they all said non-black women and white women. And these are like 18, 19, 20, 25. These are young men. So you have to ask yourself, who's above them? It's people in my generation, right? The big brothers, the uncles, the dads. Because some of the people my age, 40, they got 21, 20 years. If they started having kids at 16, 17, 18. Okay, I had my first kid at 27. But I'm just saying, if they start having their kids young by this age that I am, they already have, like, those are their kids. So my generation has taught them all, that's what a lot of them are thinking. And I'm thinking to myself, wow, because I have 4 daughters. What are they gonna be thinking of my 4 daughters when they get old? They gonna think they just good, we just good to sleep with, and they just going on over to sit down in the corner, shut up, I don't have to help you, because we don't even have to verbalize this. You don't need us. Who said that? Where are you guys? I mean, some women do verbally say that. I'm not. But where are y'all getting these notions from? So notice what I'm saying here. When they get with a non-black or a white woman, this particular type of male, not the ones who you are falling in love and that's who you love and that's great. And I think that's beautiful and I'm happy for you, for anybody. It does. I don't care what you are. I don't care if you're an alien. I don't care if you're an animal. I'm like, look at them little animals over there just having a good little time. Any being, anything, okay? I think that it's beautiful. I have actually 2 mated birds, my cockatiels, and they kind of cuddle and stuff. And I just really enjoy the interaction because it brings good energy and it makes me feel good. I can see unity. So I think it's cute. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the ones, and I have encountered them, who feel the need to, and they even would do this with kids too. If they have like mixed kids, I've dealt with this with one of my kids' dads, which is just like a whole nother level of like, what the F, where you could play colorism with your own children because some are lighter or they're non-black, with black, they're mixed, and the other ones. I don't, that's, that's weird to me too. Love the kids for as they are. They half of you. Don't act like the half that's mixed with a little vanilla is better, because they're not. Okay? They're all of you. You should love. So that's what I'm saying. If you're going to do something, do what's best for you and then be happy with it. And just move on and just have your life. What is with all these videos and all this commentary? Now they have influenced the younger generation, which is like our nephews, our nieces, because my kids are still pretty young. The 18, 19 and up, let's say 18 and up crowd. They're all thinking the same thing. They've been listening to us, and we've been listening to whatever uncle or whatever told us, whatever we think or whatever experiences we had. They're all thinking and trying to use their choices to be malicious. And that's the problem. That, and again, my opinion, like, who cares about your opinion? I'm just stating my opinions about what I think is the problem. Okay, you don't have to listen, you don't have to agree, that's fine, move on. So, change the channel, stop watching the video. So do what you do, that what's best for you. Stop using what you're doing to be malicious to another person. And please stop thinking, and a lot of these women were they're very, some of them are sneaky. If they know that you have angst towards your own race, they will kind of leverage that. Be careful with that. So you can, of course, but they're not gonna listen because I'm a black woman. I'm just saying, be careful, because they'll put you up to be big and bad out here in the internet streets of your workplace. At the family barbecue, to speak against black, and it be really their opinions that they want you to say about the black women. They don't cook, and they don't know about nothing about. They call us broke. They know nothing about finances. Who's taking care of these black kids? A lot of them are black women. They're not supposed to have help. How was that? Y'all on aid. Look at the word aid. It's assistance. So if the fathers don't want to help, if the family that they come from is impoverished, some of them may want to help, they can't. Some of them don't want to help, they don't care. Because it's the law of the nature of the beast. If you're from the hood, eat or be eaten, right? They have that at the core. That's how a lot of them think. Where are they supposed to get help? They're supposed to sit around and say, I need a man, I'm so sorry. When we do that, we're perceived as being thirsty and desperate. And you need to get up. Ain't nobody got to give you nothing. So it's like y'all put us in a damned if you do, damned if you don't type of situation. Either we find a nice gentleman and they really sexualize us really bad. Like, I like sex and but I like it with somebody that I'm in love with, right? And that takes a long time. I don't fall in love fast. I could have only been in love 1.5 times. I'm gonna say I have, because the other one I was like young, like really young, and I really did have fond feelings for him. Let's say it that way, a strong affection. But I've only been like crazy, like, oh my God, I'm just so in love, like literally one time, and I'm 40. Okay, I don't date. I'm going over here with this one. And if you do that, that's fine. I don't fall in love like that. I don't fall in love off of sex. Like, I don't know you like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's be some friends first. Right, so why are we put in these type of positions? So you on AIDS. So, okay, a black woman gets some AIDS. She might need to get state insurance. Her kid's not supposed to have insurance because she had kids. But a man can have kids prior to whoever he gets with, and then gets married, and he's a good catch. But we're damaged goods, need to sit down somewhere and just, deal with it, because we don't need a man. Did y'all not need a woman because y'all keep having babies by different people? And some of y'all do have babies by different people. They didn't make it here because they got abortions or plan C's, or what they call, I don't know what they call. Plan B's. They got those. And I'm not against that either. I'm not judging nobody. I'm just saying. Some of y'all be saying, I only got, I had no kids before I got married. Well, yeah, of course you didn't have any, because they probably got rid of some of them. You wasn't wrapping it up all the time. You wasn't a virgin either. Yeah, we don't look at y'all as damaged goods. We're like, that's a nice looking man right there. And if we see y'all taking care of y'all kids and co-parents, we're like, oh, he take care of his kids. That's beautiful. A real woman, anyways, right? That's supposed to be that's attractive. Like, wow, that's, what I'm saying, you're on your business. Trying to do what you got to do, right? But if you see a woman taking care, especially a woman of color taking care of her kids, and she's not with whoever she had them by, we're damaged goods and we can't keep a man. Could y'all not keep a woman? Or they couldn't keep you? Because that's another thing, too. A lot of the men don't want to be kept, and the women don't want to keep you. It's like, okay. Right? So why is it that we're so judged and have such negative stereotypes against us? Yet, you guys want to be able to walk off scot-free off of just living the same life that we tried to live, trying to have a relationship, trying to work. Maybe it didn't work out. Trying to go to school. Maybe you switched your major. Maybe you went over here. Maybe you went to trade school. And then whatever we can produce, right? If we're steadily trying, you can't beat us while we're trying. And then while we're trying, you're ridiculing us for trying to learn. You don't know anything about finances. Well, I never had anybody to teach me. So now I'm learning about it. And I've obviously been maintaining, because I've been taking care of children for 13 years, basically by myself. Or that we have bad credit. Well, I'm a homeowner. I don't own a home, but I'm purchasing it. A lot of black women are homeowners. So where's this credit coming from? We're not getting it in our mama's names. My house is in my name. And if that's your case, then no judgment. Okay, I'd have been there, done that as well. Okay, my kids was young. I need a little help, some aid, some help. You know what I'm saying? And I'm very grateful. Okay, so we're not talking about that. But they say stuff like they weaponize our needs, and then when we say what we need, we're desperate. If you weaponize me needing me and my children needing insurance, so okay, I ain't got no good job right now. You know what I'm saying? I kind of just got the kids. I got to get a little job. Okay, they offer a little bit, but it's not real good. I got a little state aid. Okay, I got about a little extra food. I get a little child support, a little little bridge card over here. We need some. Those are resources of help that normally a man would be doing. Now we may probably made a mistake, or life happened and it just didn't work out. So if we don't have a man to wear nothing, but you guys have several kids and I have no woman and be a eligible bachelor for non-black women and white women because they have good credit, even if they have prior kids and might have filed for bankruptcy a time or two before, or have had tremendous family help and support. So it's like you guys like people that have an advantage over your own race that we don't have. And then the ones like me or other women that are working hard to try to come up out of those stereotypes, to try to learn and try to expand ourselves, you ridicule and call us broke. You call us unhealthy. You call us fat. You call us unlearned. You need to heal, damaged feminists. You don't need a black man. Where is this coming from? Where's this? They have good credit and they have family. Most black women would love to get together with their family. But the real problem is that a lot of black women, when I speak about especially those from urban places, a lot of the black family they're not really supportive of black women. Either you have women in your family that is competing with you, so it's uncomfortable. They either do it overtly where they call you bees and hoes and trying to sleep with your men and putting you down and lying about you. Okay, where you get just like so embarrassed and so like heartbroken, you gotta stay away from them for your mental health. Or they're covertly doing it. They do it behind your back where you feel so much tension. Like, why is everybody acting so weird towards me? Because they've been lying about you to everybody. That happens a lot to black women. So we'll have like rejection from like our mothers or grandmothers or like aunts or big sisters, women on the block, women in the church. You try to go to the church mothers judge. You get rejection in that aspect from your own, right? A lot of women don't talk about that, but look that up. It happens a lot. And then when you try to make friends and stuff, you might be cool with them and then they'll be jealous of. You understand? There's a lot of things that black women have dealt with as far as rejection, embarrassment, humiliation, trauma. Those are woundings. And so when we try to heal ourselves or try to wrap up and allow God, if you believe in God or whatever you do, whatever practice you do to try to heal yourself, okay, say, okay, I got to get up and go to work. We still have to go to work. We still have to take care of our kids. We still have to even if you're single, we still have to take care of ourselves, right? Whether we're staying with someone, we have family that's staying with us, right? I have a family member that stay with me. Because we need help. So how is that looked down on? Oh, but they got their mama staying with them. How is that looked down on? That's a beautiful thing to look after our elders. They need help. I need help with the kids, right? Oh, they stay with their cousin. What do you expect? You want us to be superstars, screw you like a porn star, never have a bad attitude, be treated like shit, okay? And have people celebrate each other for shitting on you, and we're supposed to walk around smiling and then when we do that, then you turn around and say, well, your ass is faking. Like, look, broken, need to be healed. Y'all put us in damned if you do, damned if you don't situations. That's where I'm coming from. And unfortunately, I can't even say it's a certain population because that population is spreading like the Blob. The movie The Blob, go look at it. Something nice to watch over Thanksgiving break. It's spreading like the Blob, where they have this disgust of black women. You don't need a man, remember? It's like nobody even said that to you, what's it? I'm thinking Bob. I don't even know you. You all are broke. Don't even know what to do with money. You have dreams. Like, yeah, I got dreams. You want to have money. You don't know anything about money. Like that type. It's like, whoa. Yet they would get with a non-black woman that wasn't doing as good before they got with them. Or they might have had a little thing going on. No shade, okay? I ain't no hater. But then you will capitalize and you will teach them. You look at it as an honor. She was willing to learn because you teach them with tenderness and here, baby, this is how you do this. Whereas with a black woman, you don't have any $5,000 saved up. That type. It's like, so you don't teach us with gentleness. You teach us through being a tyrant to us. So then we don't want to listen to you. But then you call us non-submissive. What are we submitting to? Being berated and demeaned all the time? And then we say, you know what? Never mind. I wish you the best. I could go do this myself. Then you demonize us for trying whatever we can produce. And look at that. That little car, little house ain't really nothing. But then it would get with a non-black woman. They got the same little nothing. Be like, she had her own house. She take care of her kids was clean. She's trying to work out. She's trying to take care of herself. You know, this is a good woman. And I said, Lord, I could really teach this woman something. And be so happy and so filled with awe and amazement at a non-black woman for doing the same thing that a black woman does. Or you could be a colorist black man. If there's a darker skinned woman and you want a light skinned woman and she look halfway, with the good hair and she don't have to wear no weave and all of this type of stuff. You make your preferences poisonous towards us. You can have your preference, but why does it got to be poisonous towards me? That's what you like to eat. If I'm a vegetarian and you a meat eater, how are you making your preference poison? Like, y'all vegetarians don't get no protein. No, we do. We just get it from sources that you don't know about because you're not a vegetarian, because that's not your preference. Don't make your preference poisonous. That's all I have to say, okay? Seems like I have to go through these talks before I could come with... Like before I said be grounded and show grace. Again, this could tie into that. Stay grounded and show grace. You could be grounded, stay down to earth, and say, I like this woman because I like this woman or this man, whatever you like, and I like them. They vibe with me. Our souls met. It's my soulmate. I'm like, okay, I'm very happy for you, right? Not that my opinion matters, but I'm talking about as consensus to women that are similar to me. Because I'm not just one person. There's many of me's out there, which is why I'm not one of those grabby. I'm number one person because there's 8 billion people on the planet, and I'm not number one. Okay, I'm one of many. There's a lot of women that are like me, and I'm very proud of you girls. You girls are doing the thing. I love you guys, and everybody, but some of y'all I don't gel with. You're not my preference. Okay, let's put it that way. But don't make your preference poisonous. Stay grounded, stay down to earth, and say this is my preference. Okay, and then show grace. Okay, you like, well, that's not my preference. Okay, but that's your preference. So that's grounded with your preference. Okay, showing grace with what you prefer. That's it. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. But all of this trying to turn stuff around, like you going to make somebody, and they do that too. They try to make you jealous, and they'll see, I'm giving all of this respect to her when all you were worth was just banking. Nothing. I shitted on you. Sincerely, a black man. And that's supposed to make us say, wow, what a catch. Wish I could be with that. Like, that makes us harder towards men like you. See how that goes? Now, some women, they've been so hurt, it makes them harder towards men in general. I'm not like that because I like a black man, okay? I'm going to keep believing. I've been single for 10 years, but I've been looking, and I've been enjoying what I've been looking at, okay? Now I'm trying to get my feet up wet a little bit. I've been, talking to a little person or whatever. He's very nice, and I enjoy talking to him on a friendship level. So I don't bring none of those feelings or anything to him because that's not him. He's not that type of a guy, okay? Or some, white woman or a Latina. They cook for their men. Black women been cooking for y'all. Where y'all think y'all get soul food from? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Where y'all get greens from? Macaroni and cheese. Where y'all get that stuff from? We don't cook for y'all. How do y'all know about those foods if they cook for their man, they care about their man? When we do that, you say that we being thirsty and just want somebody to take care of you. You just want to be put on. You just want somebody that take care of you. But if another line black, she bought my plate, man, dog, man. That's why I don't mind paying the bills. You know what I'm saying? Because she cleaning and cooking in the house. When a black woman do it, when you gonna go to school, you ain't gonna bring no money in and that. Right? So be grounded, show grace. That's gonna be resonated through these next little videos I'm gonna be doing. Even in your preference. That's your preference, bro. That's what's best for you. I'm happy for you. Don't involve me in whatever choice you chose to make. Because if the choice wasn't me, then I shouldn't be in the equation. And I'm happy not to be. I go where I'm celebrated, not only just tolerated, because that's not even a person tolerating you. That's rejected. So why would I want something that rejected me? And if you're doing it in a very malicious, nasty, and a lot of them do it publicly with these little videos going around that I'm seeing. I didn't even know this. Now, they say Kevin Samuels, these men say something worse than him. I don't even know what the genre is they say on YouTube, where they feel like they have to big up non-black women to make them feel better. Why is their self-esteem attached to us as black women? That's who you like. That's who you banging on. That's who you having kids with paying their bills. They ain't got nothing, what they got to do with me. Like, see, they were worthy of it and you weren't. Okay, well, be blessed. Why are you mad about that? Now, if I did that as a black woman, y'all be saying I was bitter and can't let go of the past. If I got with a white man and said, see, these white men are worthy of it. You black men are not. Don't you wish I can dance for you? I'm dancing for the man all on the video. Don't you wish I could cook for you? Don't you wish you was getting some of this pussy? Y'all would be like, damn, man, she still must want a black man. She bitter. Self-hate much. When it's a black man, they like, yeah, king, show them. Why do y'all egg each other on and try to demean to be malicious towards black women? Just move on, dog. Sleep with whoever coochie you want to lick, whoever coochie you want to get up, whoever punani you want to get all up in, whoever kids you want to have, I put a name and a ring up, whoever you want to get married to, leave the people and leave a certain group of women that you do not prefer out of it, dog. We good, man. Okay? All right. So I wish healing energy to those black men. I don't want nothing to be bothered with you, but just, go heal or something. Really. It's not a good look. It's weird. And then I feel bad for the women that they do choose to be with, because it's like, why are you not giving yourself all to them? Why are you trying to prove something to someone that you thought that was beneath you in the first place, or that was just worth sexualizing, because you can't take you guys anywhere. You don't know anything about culture. Y'all don't even halfway be knowing how to cook anything. You don't know about no cuisines, international cuisines around the world. Y'all act like y'all more cultured than what y'all really are. Okay? Go on and make your little choice and go on now. And they're family. Well, you could build a family with a black woman and y'all can have dinners, right? What person wouldn't want to come from a loving family? What black woman don't want to get no help? You know what I mean? So, I'm a black woman. I'm not a feminist. I love black men. I respect black men, a certain type of black man. And that's a black man that can see me as a human being and know that I have needs and wants as well, and will not poison them against me and weaponize my needs like you just want somebody to love you. I do want somebody to love me. What? So I'm thirsty when I want love, even though I haven't shown no thirsty behavior. I ain't going out with everybody talking to everybody. My need is a thirst. Yeah, it's thirsty. I'm real thirsty. Yeah, in the right way. For the right water. Not yours. Okay? All right, thank you. We do filtered water over here, not tap water. They've been everywhere and it just, halfway clean. Right? See, that don't feel good when I just spoke to you like that in that tone. That's how y'all speak to us, okay? I'm just saying. This group of these males here, stop weaponizing your choice, man. Be happy with your choice and move on and build your life. And leave me and my kind alone, okay? We don't got nothing to do with what you building, what you sleeping with, what you procreated with. That's your choice for you to have the type of existence here on this planet that you want to have. That has nothing to do with me and my kind and the women like me. We wish y'all the best, all right? And we want love too. We want to be protected as well. We deserve it. We not only want it, we deserve it, okay? So you guys have a wonderful day. I wish all of you love, and I'm thankful for the lessons that I have learned. But I'm also thankful that it taught me to want what I want and know that I deserve it all. I don't just deserve somebody just gonna bang me. I deserve to be taken out and wined and dined. It don't matter if I have a lot of kids. That don't mean nothing. I've taken accountability and taken care of my kids 10 years single. So yeah, I do deserve it. Okay? And you deserve it too. I deserve somebody that's going to hug me. I deserve assistance. I deserve help. I deserve to be taught with gentleness. And okay if I get out of line, a little sternness. I don't deserve nobody being tyrannical towards me and demeaning and triangulating and projecting. That's not what I deserve. And you don't deserve it either. Okay? So black ladies, white ladies, Hispanic and the like, Middle East ladies, all of y'all deserve that. And the men, you deserve it too. Okay? This could go both ways. I don't like the way the sisters is getting on there talking about the black men this and the black men that and with the white men. But see, I'm not a man, so I can't speak on that. But I do have an opinion. I think they sound dumb as well. What are you talking about? How are you talking against a black man and that's where you came from? Black men are the best looking men to me on the planet. What do you mean? They got the best physiques, best anatomy, strong seed, genius within those genes. Not just in them jeans, but in them jeans. You know what I'm saying? So they like triple threats out here. Talking about, well, black men don't do. Those are the type of black men you like. I don't like thugs. I don't like all of that now. I don't like no scammers either. God bless you. I don't trust you. Hey, what you doing? I'll be cool with you, but I like educated black men. I don't care if you got a trade. I like men that work with their hands. My baby daddy, one of them is a truck driver. The other one is heating and cooling. I really respected them. It just didn't work out. The age difference, who knows? Personality clash. God bless. And I'm happy for them that they have moved on. And some of them have tried to poison and weaponize their choice against me. But I had kids with you though, and I'm taking very good care of your kids. And I don't want you like that. I wish you the best. Right? It took them years to get over that. So to me, that's a sign that some of the men ain't got over something. If you keep trying to prove something don't do that. Just let it go. Right? So black men deserve that too. And I think black women sound stupid when they speak against black men. You do need a black man. You need a man. You're lying. You're lying. And a lot of that is pain. I understand. I don't need nobody. I do it by myself. I haven't had to do it by myself. Don't mean I want to. But I'm not going to not have nothing be done for my kids and myself because somebody wants after what? Please, I need you. While I'm saying I need you, please, kids' stomachs that's growling. I got to get out here and do something. So that's not me saying I'm a strong, independent black woman. I've been pushed to be that. So I know the women who, you've been pushed to be that too. And you've been mistreated by black men, but you might need to change your matron, whoever you dating, whoever you been around. And it don't go by religion either, because, they everywhere. You understand? Well, he a Muslim, so okay, listen. None of that we don't know about. Go by how they treat you. Go by how they treat you. If they only sexualize you, they don't respect you. And a lot of women sexualize the men too. They don't know it though. Oh man, she just can't get enough. No, she just sexualize you and use you as a piece of meat. You don't know it. It might be a fetish to them. They might want to have mixed babies. They're actually, a lot of non-black women are taking classes on how to understand black men. And black men pride themselves on that. Yeah, they want to learn. Well, a lot of them are learning. Some of them are learning to manipulate. Why would you want to be with somebody that got to learn about your experience with black women intrinsically know? You just don't want to know us. They don't. They want to disassociate themselves from us, which is fine. We don't want to know you anyway. Those type, okay? And so to the black women that are spewing hatred against black men, you're being disrespectful. I think it's ridiculous. And that's why a lot of you are single, because you don't know how to respect a man. Men need respect. Now, remember, it has to be a man that's worth respect. If you don't respect a man, get away from him. Like, if I don't respect no man, I'm just not going to be at all. You get dust, nothing. Will block you. I'm not going to talk to you. When I see that you trying to weaponize and stuff like you automatically lost my respect. My respect shouldn't mean nothing anyway, but it's just not there. Respect means value, right? Why would I value you and you being disrespectful to me? You're trying to poison a life decision that you made for yourself, like it was my fault, like it's a measure of who I am as a person. It's not. That's just a measure of who you think I am as a person for you, and that's your choice, right? So that's how the black women need to look at it, okay? And I'm not being easier on them. It's just that I'm a black one. I can kind of understand where they're coming from. But that speaking out on black men is wrong, especially if you have sons. You're completely ignorant and foolish. It is. And to all the other races who listen to this, I love you too because I'm mixed with other things, right? And I like to delve into those sides as well. So whether you like, I only deal with Asians, I only deal with white women, I only deal with, Hispanic, because they know how to treat with a black